This is not the end, it's just the beginning. The words of nurses today as the union announced its 30,000 members have voted to endorse the fifth pay offer from DHBs, removing the threat of further strike action hanging over the country's hospitals. 500 more hospital nurses agreed to as part of the deal are already starting to be hired. But as our health correspondent Karen Brown reports, not everyone is seeing it as a victory.
Nurses voted by a significant majority to accept the latest pay deal from district health boards. Their union's relief was palpable, with Kai Whakahaere Keri Nuku saying nurses' voices have been heard.
The issues have been highlighted, and your calls for a health system that ensures quality healthcare services, that recognises the health workforce and the standard of care that must be delivered to our public health services and patients has been heard.
The deal includes pay rises for hospital nurses of between 12.5% and 16% over 2 years and strengthens commitments to safe staffing levels, a big sticking point for many. A nurse working in paediatric care at Wellington Hospital, Mel Anderson, appeared to fight back tears when she described how she's hoping she will no longer have to spend hours working out how to staff the next shift.
I'm hoping that I'm not so busy that I can't spend 20 minutes sitting talking to a family. I'm hoping that with this extra staff I can educate families so they don't have to come back into hospital. That's what I'm hoping, that it will mean I can spend time with my patients and do the job that I love to do.
Mel Anderson says her priority throughout the year of pay talks and the day-long strike last month was a pressing need for improved or safe staffing.
The money is great. I need money to eat and get to work with petrol, but the safe staffing part for me was the most important.
A Christchurch nurse working in ophthalmology, Luke Wingram, said some eye patients are facing delayed care, and the nursing boost is an important sign of a commitment to improve services.
We're seeing lost to follow-up and lost patients and delayed follow-up, and this is just part of an overall need to upscale the health sector to meet the needs of the public, and to keep and educate and retain nurses is just basic.
But one emergency department nurse who asked to be identified as Julia says she cried when she awoke to the news this morning after a night shift.
We've had another horrendously busy week. It's the middle of winter and we're just so understaffed. There's just not enough of us, and it's just so disappointing to wake up and see that we've accepted an offer that was really no better than it was a couple of offers ago.
Julia believes nurses have been cornered into agreeing to the latest offer, but she doubts whether the 500 promised extra staff will eventuate.
I guarantee you if you ring me in a month, we won't have any more nurses, or 2 months' time, and it's not enough.
The leader of a breakaway nurses group on Facebook, Danny Wilkinson, is also unhappy.
We told them categorically the last 2 times we were presented the same offer that we didn't want it. So the fact that they've represented the same offer again for a third time, that just really shows they're not listening.
A spokesperson for the DHBs, Jim Green, says they've already begun recruiting the extra 500 nurses.
Nursing in this country has a lot to offer, and I know that nurses do gain experience elsewhere, and we are the benefactors of that as they bring that back, and we're looking forward to seeing them back and enjoying our team and imparting their knowledge.
The unions ratified the deal, which must now be signed by each of the 20 DHBs. Pay rises will be implemented progressively over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Mō te hōtaka o te ahi, ko Karen Brown ahau.